The air in the room had a chilling edge to it, as if something ominous was about to unfold. I stood in front of the mirror, readying myself for another mundane day, when suddenly, out of the corner of my eye, I saw a figure behind me. My heart skipped a beat as I turned around, but no one was there. A wave of unease washed over me, raising the hairs on the back of my neck. I dismissed it as a trick of the light and turned back towards the mirror. As I glanced into the reflective surface, my blood froze in my veins. There, staring back at me, was the visage of my mother, but it couldn't be her. She had passed away 3 years ago. Her ghostly reflection had a haunting quality to it. Her eyes, once warm and comforting, now held a cold, distant gaze. The lines on her face were etched deeply, as if the pain of her afterlife had aged her beyond her years. My heart pounded in my chest as I stumbled backward, my mind racing to comprehend what I was experiencing. How could this be happening? Was it a dream? A hallucination? Or was my mother truly reaching out from beyond the grave? Trembling, I cautiously approached the mirror, hoping to get answers. "Mom?" I whispered, my voice barely audible. The figure mimicked my movements, lips parting to form words, yet no sound reached my ears. Fear clutched my throat as I watched her eyes, once again, familiar, filled with sadness. I realized she was trapped, forever trying to communicate with me. What unfinished business did she have? What message was she desperately trying to convey? As the days passed, my encounters with the ghostly apparition became more frequent. She seemed to grow desperate each time, her movements becoming frantic and her attempts to speak more pronounced, but still, her words eluded me. Night after night, I would stand before the mirror, yearning for closure, for a sign of what she wanted me to do. The weight of her presence became overwhelming, suffocating me with a mix of grief and terror. Finally, one fateful evening, just as the clock struck midnight, the room grew eerily silent. I could feel her presence intensify, as if something crucial was about to occur. And then, in a cacophony of shattered glass, the mirror cracked from top to bottom. My mother's ghostly figure vanished, leaving behind jagged shards and lingering sense of release. In the days that followed, I discovered a hidden letter tucked away in a forgotten drawer. It detailed my mother's deepest regrets, her unspoken apologies, and her undying love for me. With each word, I could feel her presence fade, as if she had found the peace she so desperately sought. Though the encounter with her ghost will forever haunt my dreams, it also brought solace. It reminded me of the importance of closure, of facing our ghosts and embracing the past. And as I stand before the mirror now, I can't help but feel an overwhelming sense of gratitude for the love I shared with my mother and for the chance to set her spirit free.